Eso es muy lindo y todo, pero... Mira, si quieres, ciérrame la caja esa que tengo, la caja que tengo que está llena de los cristales. Bueno, es que falta un bowl. I can't find the other bowl. Para ponérmela de carro de mi mamá, que eso es súper importante y mañana lo puedo llevar al apartamento nuevo. We are back. We are back at it again. I'm literally separating my clothes for like the next week or two. Not even 2 weeks, a week. For work and stuff. It's just crazy because tomorrow's Friday and I'm getting anxiety right now. I really am. I'm getting anxiety with everything going on. So yeah, how are you, Jason? How's your week going? I was supposed to do a live on Sunday, but I just felt so out of it. I cannot with you. Can you find my cat? Can you go find my cat?
Are you jealous about my kitty?
I want my cat. My cat's outside. And on top of all of that, you guys, on top of all of that, my cat decided to be out and about. And normally he always comes home for breakfast and dinner, and he hasn't come back. I gotta like go outside and start screaming his name. Nice. How was the tornado warning? Yeah, and I have to do this on live, you guys, because if not, it won't get done. I'm literally packing up all of Steven's clothes in like a book bag and all of my work clothes. Honestly, I go to work looking like a homeless person. Like, I either look homeless or Hollywood. There's no in between. You get either or. Jason, I don't know how old you are. I know you work at the store. But let me tell you, this economy sucks. I've been dying to find a new job. And it's not that I hate my job. I love my supervisor. My job is not hard. It's nothing crazy. There is a lot of no structure. It's good and it's bad. It's good not to have structure because they're not assholes and they don't micromanage things and they're not super picky and it's not a big corporate office. But at the same time, you don't even clock in, clock out. You do your own time clock, which I get it. Everyone that's on here now, literally, what do you guys do for a living? Just out of curiosity. But I've been trying to find something else because never say never. I worked at a big corporate company and it was horrible, but at least you had structure and at least I had what I had. And at least I got to clock in, clock out. And if I did over 40 hours, I would get paid for those 40 hours. Like for those overtime. You don't get overtime here. And some days I feel like I am late to work a lot, but they're okay with that. So again, it's good and it's bad. It's good because, oh, hello, Iran. Hello. Meant the laundry delicates, almost like something done in secret. Yeah, I used to be like that too, Sam, like with the whole makeup thing, but like, I was like, that's mostly my early 20s. Steven hates makeup. He likes makeup. He prefers a natural face, but my thing is this, a lot of women don't put on makeup for men. They do it for women. Like, I love makeup for me, myself, and I. Like, I love it. I love how it looks. But it's just me, myself, and I. I like playing with makeup. But it's like I don't have the time. But I do like it. Hello. Hi, Addie. Welcome back. That's why I'm at the store now. The only place I could find at the time. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with what you... Economy sucks. They don't want to pay your worth. Like, I don't know how much you get paid. I get paid. I'm going to put all my info out there, you guys. I'm an open book. I don't care. You know, I hate people that are like, oh, shh, it's a secret. You can't tell nobody what you make. No. Fuck that. And my job, I hate jobs like that where it's like, shh. Ford is closing, right?
Not closing, we're shutting down. No, we're shutting down.
That's crazy. Hi, Jace. Welcome back. I love to get 40 hours. I'm currently stuck at 30 a week. Yeah, but I mean, it's good and it's bad. At least you're not being overworked, but some days I don't leave work till like 8 a.m. or 8 o'clock at night because there's so many emails, so much stuff to do. And they're like, well, if you manage your time right. Yeah, if I manage my time right, I feel like it's always one thing after the next thing after the next thing.
It is not enough.
1, 2 hours in the day, literally 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 5 t-shirts. You think you'll have enough with 5 t-shirts and 2 jeans for work? Hey, mi amor? Baby? Honey? Bitch, I'm talking to you. That's good?
Yeah.
5 t-shirts? Okay. See, because eso sería Friday, which is tomorrow. Friday, Monday. You work Saturday? Friday, Saturday?
No, I can't. No, we have a lot of stuff to do.
Okay, Friday, Monday. Yeah, that's plenty. Ahí hay una bolsa blanca de ropa. Si quieres la puedes ir llevando al carro de mi mamá.
Vamos a ir a llevar ropa ahorita, ¿ves?
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah.
Jace, of course I remember you. Sorry, I had been busy, so no worries, Addie. I get it, you guys. No worries. Trust me, I've been busy too with this move. Of course, Jace, I remember you. You asked me the same question last time. Of course I do. Look, I love this shirt. We got this shirt to go watch Lilo and Stitch with my mom, and guess what? My poor mother slipped on a mango. My mother slipped on a mango on the way to watch Lilo and Stitch premiere, and we ended up not going. I did get free tickets for 2 weeks from now, but we'll get there. It's better than working a flat rate. So, okay. So, no, don't say that. Well, you can always watch my vlogs and my videos. And once I moved into the new apartment, yes, baby. I cannot. Once I move into the new apartment, I have a lot of content that I want to create. A lot of vlog videos, a lot of YouTube videos. You guys know me. Like, I do a little bit of everything. I don't have a niche. I'm just on here. At this time and point, I'm gonna be a live streamer. But my dream job is not to work. My dream job is to be a YouTuber full time. But I currently make $21 an hour. I live in Florida. If it wasn't for Steven, I wouldn't be able to afford rent. And I would live at home with mom. Thank God I paid my car off. Thank goodness. And it's scary. It sucks because we don't have any savings. It's crazy. I always catch your short highlights when I miss your lives. Thank you, Jason. Those short highlights, I feel like they're such shitty shorts. I love like creating like quality content, even if nobody watches them. But YouTube automatically does them, so it can't hurt. How odd of all things, a mango. Well, she has a mango tree, right? And it's Florida, so it's so funny. But at the time, I was so scared because I saw her, and then next thing you know, I didn't see her anymore. And we paid like $60 to go see the Stitch movie. Like, we had all our outfits. She had her outfit. I had mine. I felt so bad. We ended up going anyways. But by the time we got there, her knee was really banged up. The movie was almost ending. It was just so bad. And we like went up to the manager. I'm like, I am so sorry. We had tickets to like the premiere. This sounds horrible. We had a bit of a medical emergency. She slipped and fell on a mango. And like we showed her knee. I asked for an ice pack and he ended up giving us free tickets, but you got to use the free tickets 2 days after. And they were supposedly going to refund me. I don't think they did, but hey, it's cool. Neither here nor there. I mean, you have so many subs and I only have like 16 or 17. Yeah, but Addie, consistency, babe. You just got to post. I had a YouTube page since 2023 and I would post a lot more, and then 2024 happened and life just kind of, you know, and then this year started and I was like, okay, my goal for 2025 is to get monetized on YouTube, even if it's $40 a month. I don't care. So I definitely think, Addie, consistency, baby, is key. Slowly but surely. And I'm subscribed to you, so I got you. You know me. I got you. This is cute. This little outfit that I have. Like a denim. So, denim. So yeah, you guys, I mean, I make 20 an hour, 21 an hour. It's not horrible, but it's also not where I want to be in life, being 32 years old. Like, it's crazy how you picture your life is going to work out one way, and then God is like, no, bitch. You thought. Oh my goodness, you thought, but no, bitch. But it's okay. That is a nice Lilo and Stitch shirt. We got it at GameStop. I fell in love with it. I'm like, oh my God, Steven, you need this. Bye, Addie. Thanks for coming on. Love you. Catch you next time. So, yeah, you know, we're bleeding just money left and right for this move that we were so unprepared for. Like, I feel like if they're not going to renew your lease, they should give you a 6-month notice instead of like, they gave us like a 1-month notice. I think, or was it a 1 month or 2 months? But regardless, even if it's 2 months, I feel like everyone here in Florida right now with the way the economy is, and not just Florida, everywhere around the world, especially in the U.S. right now, everyone's living paycheck to paycheck. So, yeah, you know, 21 an hour is not cutting it. I know I'm not going to get a raise this year because I did leave to try to find a better job, and the better job was actually 10 times worse. And I'm just venting with y'all. If y'all know anywhere that's hiring. In 2024, I had 3 jobs. That's how different the economy is. And I was so happy. In 2020, what was it, 2024 or 2023? 2024, I had 3 jobs. I had a weekend job working from home where you would call me and I would make you an appointment with the dog groomer, and I would get paid $12 an hour, which is shit. But I didn't, was it 12 or was it 11? It was $12 an hour. It was shit. I don't care because I would get paid $12 an hour plus $5 commission for every new person I signed up. I did that for like 3-4 months. I got fired. That was the only time I ever gotten fired, which I really didn't care because I was burnt out anyways. It was every single weekend from open to close, all weekend long. So I'm not like a lazy person. I'm really not. That happened. And then I had a second job. I worked my regular job from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then I had my second job from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Yes, you heard that right. My first main job would finish at 7, and I would clock in at 6 p.m. the other job. So it was overlapping an hour. But nobody really called from 6 to 7, which was perfect because I would jump in my car and drive and hurry, like speed home Monday through Friday. And I worked in California as a remote receptionist for a mental health place called Lucid Lane. They ended up closing down. I think they're restructuring it under the name of Lucy, but it's a Lucid Lane. It's like BetterHelp and all of those. This motherfucker's playing video games and it's loud as fuck. Baby, bájalo un thing. Not a lot, just a little bit. Thank you. So it was called Lucid Lane, and I used to get paid $26 an hour. $26 an hour from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Monday, I think it was like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, or Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I don't recall. It was really part-time. It was like maybe 9 hours a week, and I loved it because having 9 hours a week, getting paid $26 plus my regular job, my regular schmegler job at like $20 an hour, plus the other place I really worked there based for the commission, because if I had 3 new clients, that's $15. So yeah, and now in 2025, that's non-existent. I have not been able to find a second job. I haven't been able to find remote work. They don't want to do remote work anymore, which is understandable. But I do think from my personal experience and the way that I work, I do better working from home than somewhere else because I'm in my environment. I could fully concentrate. Like, I feel like in an office, I can't sit at the desk for so long. I want to get up. I want to take a drink of water. I'm going to go grab some coffee. I'm going to sit back down. Then I'm going to go to the freaking bathroom. I feel like during the work week, working from home, like, I'll be like doing all my work, putting some, clothes to wash, and then like, oh, it's my lunch break. Let me go shower real quick during my lunch break. And like, it was just, I felt like I would get more things done. I felt like I was more productive, I guess you could say, for lack of a better word. And I have not been able to find a second job. I have not been able to do none of that. And that's really taken a turn. Steven did get a raise at his job. He works in constructions. He's a superintendent. I'm putting all my business out there, you guys, but I love y'all. Y'all know I'm a different kind of YouTuber. I hate that fake stuff. But it just sucks. It sucks because it sucks. it's not where I want it to be. So I was like, you know what, YouTube, keep being monetized on YouTube, even if it's $50 an hour. It's something that I've always wanted to do, to really create good content, and content that I enjoy watching. I don't know what my niche is. Everyone's like, you need a niche. I don't know what my niche is. I don't have a niche yet. Maybe I'll get a niche one day, but not yet. And I'm okay with that right now. Like, I'm just vibing with you guys, going on lives, chit-chatting. Y'all tell me about you. I tell y'all about me. And just trauma dump on me if y'all ever need to. I'm not a therapist, but you know. So yeah. It's just little things like that. This is my clothes for the week. And that's just where I'm at right now. It's just shitty. I feel like stagnant water at my current job, and it's not their fault. It's my fault. I really haven't been able to find anywhere else that I feel is going to be good of service for me. So if y'all know anybody that's hiring, and if they're hiring from home, even better. Or, you know, go watch all of my content. Go leave me comments. Go watch some of my old YouTube videos, which I am going to be posting more stuff about. That's crazy. I got 2 black bathing suits and they look almost identical. Damn, I should have gotten like a different one. I have this one, which is so pretty, but it doesn't show off the boobs as much. And then I have another one that shows off the boobs a lot. But they're both black and they both have this little thing. I feel like this is my type then. Okay, I need another bathing suit that's like orange or red. I think that's going to be my next bathing suit. Orange. Gorgeous. Catching a little more of Steven before was something of a mystery. Didn't see him. Yeah, I feel like he's still a mystery. And I feel like that's just who he's going to be. I feel like he enjoys being a mystery. You know, he always wants a YouTube. He wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I don't know. I told him, babe, start. You got to start somewhere. But the internet's not for everybody. And one thing I have to say about him, I don't know if you guys remember Periscope or if you guys even know what that is. Periscope was part of Twitter. It was a live thing that came out for Twitter before Elon Musk ruined Twitter and renamed it X and just fucked it all up. So Twitter had Periscope. It was basically like this, but it was just lives. It was kind of like Twitch, I guess you could say. And I used to go on there. And my ex had such an issue with that. Like, he was low-key jelly. He was jelly because I had a good following. I had a lot of people. You didn't get paid until you like hit like a big level, and like people could donate to you. And I didn't do it for the donations. I just did it because I genuinely enjoyed it, and I wish I could go back. I used to do it every lunch break, every single lunch break. My friends would go on there. We would do story times. We would be like, it was called, I should bring that to YouTube. It was called Let's Chit Chat. What's it called? Let's Chit Chat? Come Chit Chat. I think it was called Let's Chit Chat. It was like a whole segment I had on there. Come chit chat with me. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. There's no way I can get the old videos anymore. It no longer exists. But it was Periscope from Twitter. And yeah, Steven's always a mystery because I go live at work. But I'm gonna start going live on home. So my goal is this year, you guys, to be monetized. How cool would that be? How awesome would that be? I would absolutely love that. Even if it's $50. I mean, eventually my goal, and I'm gonna say this out loud, and normally you're not supposed to, because you know, bad juju, bad luck, but I know you guys aren't like that. I know my viewers are special. Just how cool would it be to like be able to do YouTube full time? You know what I mean? And yeah, and be like a decent human being. Like, I feel like so many YouTubers that are like have 5 million viewers, I don't want to say that they don't deserve it, because that's the wrong way of looking at it, and that's the wrong thing to say. It's not that they don't deserve it. I think they do, but I also think they forget why they're there. Like Jason Paul, piece of shit, no offense. I know he probably has a lot of followers, good for him, but I don't think he gives enough back to his YouTube community. And I think, you know, it goes to your head, and it's like, oh, I don't need you guys kind of thing, you know what I mean? And it's just like, you would be nobody without us. And yeah, does that make sense? I do want to give giveaways. Giveaways kind of scare me because I had one giveaway on this channel, and it was a $20 gift card. Lime and Bagel, we'll never forget. Those were my first winners. Bruh, when I am telling you I had people do a fake Instagram pretending to be Lime and Bagel, oh no. and pretending to be Lime and Bagel, and they would email me pretending to be them. So the way that I did it, I just had him go back in there, be like, hey, I'm so sorry, this is awkward, someone's pretending to be you. It was a kid, it was a child, which I should make it moving forward 18 and over. When eventually I will be monetized and start doing giveaways, I was like, yeah, go back to your original content and just write what I'm telling you to write, and just type it like this. So, is there time for cooking on your order out? What do you mean? Is there time for cooking or oh, with the move, I actually had tacos today from the people in front of my house. They sell tacos. They're so good. I have to do a YouTube channel or a YouTube thing on them before I leave. I did cook breakfast. Fuck, I forgot to get the leftovers for my dog. I made sausages. But yeah, you know, yes and no. I already basically packed up the whole entire kitchen, like 90% of it. I just feel so overwhelmed because I'm doing what I didn't want to do. I'm procrastinating till last minute, and I feel like it wasn't my fault. I didn't know if I had an apartment or not to move into on Saturday. I was literally thinking, do I have to rent a bigger storage unit so I can just put all my shit in there and stay at my mom's house for a month, which was something that Steven and I were thinking about, like literally going to my mom's house and just thugging it out there for a hot minute. But she is helping out my cousin and his wife, and my grandmother's also living there, and she's going through a divorce. So I didn't want to, I know with her, she would be happy to have me there, but I do have animals. I have 2 cats and an elderly dog. Her dogs and my dog get along great. They love each other. I would so recommend this food truck. I actually have to do a little YouTube short on it with like local foods and stuff, which is I've done in the past. I've done like little local food vlogs and stuff like that in my YouTube video, in my YouTube thing, which I gotta do. But I do definitely recommend them. I want to do a little video before I leave, probably like when I leave. I'm not moving away too far, so that's not horrible. I am moving further away from my friends, but it's nothing crazy. So I definitely recommend that. I actually ordered 4 tacos. I ate 2 and I left. I ate like 2.5. I left like 1.5 for later. But yeah, dude, it's hard out here for a pimp, you know? You feel me? It really be. I just can't believe I took all this day off from work, and like I feel like nothing has been done. But it's okay. It's okay. Today I think I'm just gonna finish packing up my kitchen and my clothes. I love every kind of tacos. So I am tacos. Tacos is life. I am tacos. We are one. I did taco de chorizo, which is a chorizo taco. I did a chicken taco, and I did a carne asada taco. I think I did 2 asadas, 1 pollo, which is chicken, and then 1 chorizo. I love chorizo, but it's so bad for you. It's so fattening and bad and filled with sodium and stuff. But I really did like that. Is this my pants or is this Steven's pants? These are Steven's pants. I'm getting his work clothes ready because we're not going to have a washer and dryer. I'm so struggling with that. And the washer and dryer still hasn't even been taken out. Like, man, chorizos are the best, but they're so fattening. But ugh, my poor heart, but they're so good. That's why I only get 1. Just like taste it. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm doing. Mentioning divorces, my aunt just finalized her last month after 10-year battle. Jason, what are you having for dinner? But hold on a second. Sam, what? 10 years? That's insanity, my dude. That's insanity. What the fuck do you mean 10 years? That's insanity. How long was she married for? My mom has been married for 21 years, and she currently is getting a divorce from my stepdad. And at the beginning, I felt very bad for him. I felt sad because, you know, he's my stepdad, and we've known each other for 21 plus years, and he's not a bad person, but, you know, my mom says that he does have some narcissistic traits. We're not calling him a narcissist, but he does have narcissistic traits. My biggest thing with my stepdad for my whole life was it's his way or the highway, and life isn't like that. And 100% I blame my mom for this, and she understands this, and she takes accountability for that. No. If Steven is doing something, if Steven wants me to do something and I don't want to do it, I'll be like, no, we're not doing it like that. Like, it would be something so simple, like, I don't know, paint. Hypothetically speaking, this is not a real situation scenario that she went through. This is hypothetically speaking. Let's say she wanted to paint the walls pink and he wanted to paint the walls blue. They would have to be blue, because, oh my goodness, it would be the end of the world if you painted them pink. So, not trying to put my mom's information out there. She comes on my lives all the time. She's an open book like I am as well. But I think the issue was he didn't want to come over to my house for Thanksgiving dinner. Why? I don't know. I didn't do anything to him. We weren't fighting. We weren't arguing. He did lose his job. Again, the economy sucks right now. And I told him, like, let me help you apply for unemployment. Unemployment here in Florida is like $400 a month. That's nothing. That's nothing compared to like how much you would get, you know, he would make at work. I think that's maybe like 3 days of work for him. And it's nothing, but hey, that's the water bill. That's the light bill. That's your car. That's one bill, you feel me? And he got really depressed and sad over him losing a job. And I totally understand that, but you can't take it out on the people. The only people that are here supporting you, the only family that you have, you're taking it out on them, kind of thing. So for Thanksgiving, I was like, you know, I know you don't have a job. Come have Thanksgiving dinner with us. You don't have to cook. You don't have to clean. You don't have to do anything. Just show up at my house and we eat outside. That's it. Steven and my cousin's wife cooked. I cleaned. They cooked. They made everything. We had so much food that it was so stupid to have so much food for like 5 people. He didn't want to come to Thanksgiving. And I'm like, okay, I understand. You're in your feelings. You're depressed. You don't want to come to Thanksgiving. I don't agree with it. I think you should spend time with us, even if it's just to have dinner. But I respect it. I'm not going to force you to come to my house if you don't want to come to my house. And that was fine. And he told my mom, come. It was fine. He was fine home alone. He didn't want to go. And mom's like, okay, I'm going to go because it's Thanksgiving. I'm going to spend the day with my daughter. I'm going to go. But if you don't want to go, that's fine. So I'm going to read your comment now, Sam. Give me a second. So what ended up happening was that when my mom got home, he didn't talk to her for a week. A whole entire week. So basically he punished my mom and just ignored her for like a whole fucking week because she came over her daughter's house to have Thanksgiving dinner. Like, she wasn't at a party. She wasn't going around. She wasn't at like a stranger's house. She didn't even go have Thanksgiving dinner with her friend. She was at my house. At her I'm the only child. She was at her only child's house. And he stopped talking to her for a week. And my mom was like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of it. Like, you can't, it's not your way. Because he really wanted my mom to stay home on Thanksgiving dinner and be depressed with him. And my mom's like, no, nigga. Excuse my French, like, my bad. Like, no. She doesn't, no. Absolutely not. So, excuse me, sir. My apologies, my kitty cat. So that happened. Okay. Hi. Alrighty. My aunt was married for 8 years. She was married for 8 years and it took her 10 years to get a divorce. Then came the divorce. My aunt screwed up her inheritance properties for involving my grandpa. Got pulled in, lots of money was thrown in this, dragged out for 10 years. That's insanity. That's insane that she was only married for 8 and got like in a divorce for 10 years. Like, I would have faked my own death. Like, that's insanity. Hey, you're scratching me. Nope. Baby, stop it. Rude. I can't believe that. That's insanity. That is so crazy. Hello. I feel so, well, you know what? Better late than never. Better late than never. That's what I tell my mom. My mom feels bad because, you know, she was in love with him. My mom loves him. My mom still loves him because you don't stop loving somebody overnight, you know, especially after being with them for 21 years. But I think now she realizes how much more of him she put first instead of putting herself first. Just to, like, go with the flow and not rock the boat. And that's not a healthy relationship. You can't dim your own light to allow the other persons to shine. Like, you feel me? But you know, hey, it is what it is. Guys, I will be back. Tears, you're late. Tears is late to my live. I'm here doing laundry. I gotta step out because we gotta go to the storage unit real quick to take some stuff before it closes and to go to Home Depot. I don't think we're gonna make it to the storage unit. It closes at 9. It's 8:30 right now. But do not fuck with my tower of clean clothes, please and thank you. But I'll be back, maybe. I'm probably not gonna sleep tonight. I'm gonna stay up all night probably. Do laundry and stuff. That's what happens when highly variable stuff, yeah. So that's pretty much it too, the situation with my mom. He's fighting for the house. And it's crazy because my mom purchased the house before they got legally married. They were together as boyfriend and girlfriend, but they were not legally married. She purchased the house. Then 14 years after she purchased the house, they got legally married. So he's fighting for the house, and my mom's like, my mom, at the time they weren't on talking terms, but my mom wanted to just take out all her money from her 401k, and they had a boat, and she wanted to sell the boat, give him the money for the boat, and give him her 401k. That way, because my mom's house is almost paid off. And she got it 21 years ago. No. Less than that. She's had the house for less than 21 years. Right? Or 21 years. I don't remember. 22 years? I don't remember. Okay, I was like 13 at the time. You guys do the math. Let's say 10, 13 when my mom bought the house. I'm 32 now. So 22 years ago she bought the house. So yeah, she really, you know, she's almost done paying it off. My mom's almost 60. She can't buy a new house. She'll die before she ends up paying it off. Welcome to America. You was not alive 22 years ago. Is that what you're trying to say? So yeah, long story short, Tears knows me so well. I'll be like, I'll be back, and then I'll show up the next day. Hi, I'm back. Hey, listen, at least I come back, right? So yeah. He didn't want to take her up on, no, I don't have to set a reminder, babe. I've just been super busy. You're late. You're late to this live, okay? Okay, thank you. So, yeah. I don't really want to talk about it because I don't even know if I'm allowed to, because, you know, bumba clap. But yeah, he's like, no, fuck that. Half the house is mine. And I'm just like, I don't know nothing. So yeah, you guys, I'm probably going to be doing laundry forever today. But better than nothing. I'm a big piece in my aunt's fault. Pretty big red flag when a guy literally smells like shit. Why was he smelling like shit? Was it like a medical issue? No, I'm not out here putting my personal information, but if I also want to be a content creator, like I want to be different than these YouTubers, I'm not going to put all of my personal life on here, but I also think the way I see a content creator is the authenticity and the realness, and that's how I want to be. I'm not saying I'm going to tell you guys, yeah, was it a medical issue? You don't know if someone's over here smelling like shit because of their personality or because it's a medical issue. You never know. I don't know. So yeah, it's not that I'm probably not gonna be like, oh my god, you guys, fuck Steven, oh, we got in a fight. No, I would never do that. But I also feel like I can keep my personal life personal, but I also think it's good to, like, have these deep conversations with you guys because it's real life. My mom's going through a divorce. She's not the only person going through a divorce at 60. I know somebody else out here is going through the same shit and got tired of her man or his woman pissing him off for 20 plus years, and they finally decided it's time to leave and it's time to go. More like a cheapo issue. Ugh. That's a mental health issue. That's not okay. That's not normal at all. But all right, you guys, I may be back. Now Tears is over here making me doubt myself. That's insane. That's a mental thing. Like, that's crazy. 10 years going through a divorce. I'm surprised that the judge wasn't like, bitch, we got to get the ball rolling on this. What is going on? But I'm happy for her. Good for her. It's a chapter. It's a 10-year chapter that she can move past. And I hope she's happier now. Maybe back later. Maybe back tomorrow. Who knows? All right, guys. Hearts. I love y'all. Bye.